Hey, what is up, everybody? David Pendleton here from Pendleton Gaming, and today I am covering the special long drive distance event that is going on in Golf Impact. You can see here by taking a look at the screen, you can earn up to 45 E-Jump balls at one time, but these are all cumulative. So for example, if you hit 1,050 yards in the long drive, you're going to get 10 E-Jump balls. If you get to 1,750 yards, you're going to get 15 more. So that would give you 25 so far, working your way all the way up to 45. So there's a chance here that if you spend some money, you can get yourself over 100 E-Jump balls in the long drive distance event. Okay, now I'm going to show you a strategy to get pretty consistent yards, around 388 give or take or yard or two on each one of your attempts. Because if you're going to spend money to try to get this ball, you might as well have a good strategy on how to go about the actual long drive itself. All right, let me fast forward the video here a little bit. Obviously, I've already taken my shots. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to adjust your spin as the first thing. You're going to keep the full top spin on the ball, but you're going to go with max side spin to the right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your club over here in the out of bounds area. Now, what I want you to focus on is letting your club rest. Letting your club rest means you're not stretching out to max distance. You want your club to be at max distance. You can see here that we're at plus 28 yard mark. That means we're at max distance. Also notice the wind is 2.7 mile per hour. That's pretty low. So I'm going to show you where you're going to aim whenever you have lower wind. Okay, this is good right here. All right. What I want you to do, again, is keep your club at resting position. And what you're going to look for is your, see that first dotted line right there? That's a little thick as far as the, that goes. Let's try to tone this down a little bit. Okay. Your entire dotted line is out of bounds. Now what I want you to do is take a look at the next ring, which is basically going to be that one right there. Notice how it's right up against the edge of the rough? That's what we're looking for in low wind. This is going to make more sense here in a second. I think I have 7 shots for you to watch, so eventually you're going to get this figured out. What you're going to do is go with max right curl and max right slice. You're going to see here this ball catches this little slope, and you come down and you land, like I said, right around that 388 yard mark. This is going to be good enough if you spend $5 to get you 25 of those balls. So we'll just skip to the end here. Obviously, you'll notice we went 388, and we have to have at least 1,050. You can't hit 1,050 in one free try, so you will have to spend some money. Okay, now over here is where I started to spend some money, and I've got 6 shots that you can sit here and watch. Same thing, your first step, remember, is going to be to keep the max top spin on the ball, but put max right side spin on. Then again, when your club is at max distance, but it's in a rested position, you're looking at that little ring that I'm talking about. Max right curl, max slice to the right. Again here, you'll see you'll clip the fairway. You'll come close to the right-hand side of the rough. And this time we go a little bit over 388. We can skip through the prizes here. This is a great way to get super rookie balls as well. You can see here that we got 9 more plus our 12 from the previous shot, so that's 21 super rookie balls. And now you can see here, this is going to our total distance, so we're at 776 yards. 4.3 mile per hour wind. This is on the higher scale for the long drive, but same thing. I got my target out of bounds. I'm making sure my club is in a fully rested position when I'm looking for my landmark here. Now, this shot is not a great one, so I want to show you here what I did, because I remember this wasn't a good shot. Okay. Sit still right there. You're going to notice here that about half of my solid ring is in the rough, and the rest of it isn't out of bounds. I think I went a little too far to the left here on this setup position. But let's take a look and find out that was the case. Again, max right curl, max slice to the right. You can see here I'm coming down on the left-hand side of the fairway, and I do roll into the rough. No big deal. We still get 383. 1 or 2 shots in the rough is not going to prevent you from getting your 25 pyramid balls as long as you get the good distance, like the 380 plus. Now, the one thing that I will tell you about the setup shot is I play on an iPad. If you play on a phone, I have seen some players need to move their landing position just a tad to the right, just a fraction, not a lot. So, you'll have to experiment with that. It's a lot easier if you have multiple accounts. Like I have 2 different accounts where you can kind of experiment on one and then dial in on the next one. But you can see here now I did unlock the 10 Egypt balls because I did get the appropriate amount of distance. Okay. So what I'll do here is I'll just kind of fast forward now. I'll go to the next shot. 3.6 mile per hour, again, kind of higher on the wind scale. But you can see here, I didn't put as much as my clear ring in that rough line. Max curl to the right, max slice to the right. Again, you kick the fairway, you get a good roll down. I haven't figured out a way how to get more than the 388, 389 that I'm getting, but I do have another account maybe I can try with. But again, I don't really think it's going to matter other than just trying to get first place overall, because getting this distance on your shots is going to unlock the 25 pyramid balls. But again, you can see here, I'll just kind of fast forward again. 2.7, this is a little bit lower. So you can see here, I'm just kind of just edging around. Max slice. This ball kicks off the fairway. Again, same thing, just rolls down this slope here, and I'm going to get very similar distance what I've been getting the entire time. I'm sure there's another way to approach this long drive to get more yards, because as you can see here, I'm not in first place, so others have figured out how to get more yards. But again, this is enough to get you at least 25 pyramid balls, which I believe I unlocked right there with that shot. I did. So you can see here I have 1,936 total yards. And when I open up this bag, I'm going to get 15 more of the Egypt balls, giving me 25 total in my inventory. That's pretty cool. So it's exciting to see a new ball added to the game. I just have 2 shots left, so we'll fast forward again. 3.6 miles an hour. You can see here, I'm just kind of aiming in the exact same area. Same thing with the shot. This thing comes down. Almost 389. And then we have one more shot here. Almost 4 mile per hour wind. So again, this one here is a little bit on the higher scale. But this is essentially just rinse and repeat on the shots. Anyways, I hope this is helpful for you when it comes to the long drive. If you're out there trying to get those pyramid balls, let me know how you do. Hopefully this helped you out. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks, everybody.